Hello and welcome back to the Everywhere Communications YouTube channel. This is Brad. Today I'm going to show you how to drop a pin on the map on the Everywhere Hub, as well as set up a pins display group on the Everywhere Hub. The pins feature will allow you to set a location for a group of field users to use as a point of interest or meetup location. The first thing we'll do is we'll set up that pins display group. This is very similar to setting up other display groups on the Everywhere Hub. We'll first go to the groups, and we'll go to add a new group to the map at the bottom and choose that pencil to create it. I'll label this group as pins, and then I'll go ahead and choose device tracks. Once I get to this window, I will select the team that I want to have visibility on the pins display group. I'll go ahead and choose the whole team here at Everywhere, and then I'll go into the gearhead, where I'll toggle off show tracks and I'll toggle on show pins. I also want this check mark to be displayed here for always show pin name. This will allow for the pin name to be displayed next to that pin on the map. I'll lock those changes in with save and close. As you can see, we do have some clusters of pins that we've already created, as well as this test annotation with that displayed pin name right next to it. The next thing we'll do is drop a pin on the map and send it out to our team. I'll zoom in and find that specific point. I'll go ahead and right-click on that specific point and choose Add Pin here from the drop-down window. After adding it to the map, I get an editable window that pops out on the left-hand side. I do get that long and lat of the exact pin location, and then I have the ability to name this pin. I'll name it a test pin, and then I can add a description with that pin. And this is any sort of information that you want to be pushed out to those field users with this pin. For me, I'll use it as a meetup time. And then I'll choose which team I want to send this pin out to. I'll go to my search tree, and then in my team hierarchy, I can choose that subteam. I also want to make sure that this check mark here, add pins to pins display group, is toggled on so that the rest of my team can see this pin. I'll go ahead and hit send. And once I hit send, the field user will receive a suite of information, including a range and bearing that will allow them to navigate to that specific point. That is it for setting up a pins display group and dropping a pin on the map on the Everywhere Hub. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future.